Harmony Portal Tarot Live. Yes, you may have noticed the name change, but I'm trying to kind of get everything aligned all on one trajectory, basically. So, slowly but surely, we're bringing everything up to speed, and hopefully, everything will be in alignment. So, hello, everybody. Happy Friday. I'm feeling a lot better than I was yesterday, specifically like after 3 p.m. yesterday. I really just started to feel really run down. Got a little one home. He's had a fever for 2 days now. Not really having much complaint other than just feeling tired. And he didn't really eat anything at all yesterday, but just keeping up with the fluids. And today he is home yet again, but he's feeling a little better. The fever's barely a fever, so we're making progress in the right direction. And I'm just feeling just a little bit run down. But I think me taking last night off, I just felt so bad. I was so excited about our Patreon hangout. We were going to be talking about our different spiritual experiences, and just anyone who wanted to share would be able to share. But I knew if I went through and went forward with it, it'd just be too much, and then I'd regret it today. And so I'm glad I'm just kind of pacing myself so that I can keep showing up as, my highest version that I possibly can in every moment. So, oh, you weren't feeling well either, Amber. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Well, hopefully we kind of have a couple of schedule interferences. It appears that there's kind of a battle of the bands, so to speak, as to if we're gonna reschedule for Sunday night or Monday night. And I now know at least 3 people that can't, or 2 people that can't do it on Monday night and one that can't do it Sunday night. So I'm just like, I'm hoping we can get it all so everybody can be there that wants to. Although it is going to be recorded, so even if you join Patreon in a year from now, you can still check this out. It's going to be there indefinitely. But as far as getting in on sharing your own experience, I guess you'd have to be there, right? But yeah, we're going to probably do this every couple months or so because I've got hundreds of spiritual experiences I could share, but I don't want it to just be me sharing. I want to open the floor for you guys to hear from you first and foremost. And then if we kind of have a lull in the conversation, then I'll share something. But yeah, so we've got Amber here. Hello. Vicky Downey's here. Dorothy Collins, welcome. We've got Ethan. Hello. Jamie Wilson. Hi. Brianna, hello. Oh, Spirit's asking us to rest and retreat a bit. Yes, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it today. Jessica Lynn is here. Florence B. Michelle Lynn. Ooh, Michelle Lynn changed her profile picture. Hello. Cheyenne is here. Well, welcome everybody. I hope you're doing well. It's Friday. I think the vibe, at least around my house, is we're just going to try to take it easy. Tomorrow is actually my youngest who's sick right now. It's his birthday tomorrow. He's going to be 8 years old. Can't believe it. But we're just going to have a low-key day. He's supposed to be at a basketball game tonight, but that's not happening. And my husband's the coach, so he's going to have to coach him alone. Or not coach him alone, coach the team without him. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, but I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thanks for your like on the video. That really does help with the engagement. Every little bit helps. And so far we've got 10 people and 8 likes on the video. Happy birthday in advance. Thank you so much, Amber. I will let him know. Yeah, he's as excited as he can be while feeling a little bit under the weather. But like I told him, you're not sick. Your body's just clearing out yuckies that you don't need anymore. And he seemed to like that a lot better than saying he was sick. So that's what we're going with from now on. We're no longer saying I'm sick. We might say something like under the weather because, yeah, I'm feeling a little, or maybe under the radar. I don't know. Maybe that's more fun than under the weather. Or just saying, my body's clearing, my body's detoxing, my body's recalibrating. I don't know. Something along those lines seems more fun than I'm ill, I'm sick, I don't feel good. I mean, yeah, I don't feel good that great, but I feel better than I did yesterday. So yay. Yeah, I'm sick. It just seems to reaffirm the fact that you don't feel very well. And I'm just trying to watch my words. And, even if we use certain words, I think it's our intentions behind the words that have the bigger, like that trumps the word itself. So if we have a good intention by saying the word release, I think that's going to help us break out of that cycle of using words that maybe aren't in our highest good, because a lot of words are spelled. Yeah, words are spells. they're spelled, not like spelled ABCD, but like spelled, like there are spells cast on the words we use. Like the first thing that we say when we wake up in the the first thing in the quote unquote morning, good morning. Well, morning is something you do at a funeral. So I've started to say grand rising. It just sounds so much extra and I'm here for it. So I'm just finding ways to use my words, and the words that I can't really find a workaround for, I'm just really mindful of my intention behind said words, and it really does help. Um, but I just want to let you guys know too. For some reason, today's videos just aren't getting out there over on Harmony Portal Tarot. And the one that just posted about 2 hours ago, I put all of my, like, I won't say blood, sweat, and tears, but I put a lot of love and effort, and it took me all week to get it edited. It's a big, thick daddy of a reading. It was a what makes you amazing reading that basically turned into a soul reading that also basically turned into a advice to live as your highest version reading. So it's an in-depth, big daddy of a reading, and I guess I think maybe what's happening is maybe just not everybody's meant to see this reading because it's a little extra. It's not your average pick a card reading, we'll put it that way. So if you feel so inclined to check it out, you can head over to Harmony Portal Tarot. It's linked in my description below. After you're done hanging out here, I would appreciate it if you want to check it out and engage over there. I would love to see you over there. But for now, for today, for all of us here right now, if you would like a card, put the angel number 1010 in the comments. I've been seeing the numbers 1010 and also 1011 and 1212. I've been seeing all those numbers. But for today, let's just have anyone who wants a card to put 1010. And reminder, if for some reason it appears that I have skipped you because I've read someone's message right below you, please don't worry, because sometimes I see things in a different order than you do on the front end over here on the back end. So I will do a roll call for everybody who may have been skipped or is just joining us a little later in the live stream before the 20-minute mark or so. All right, so Vicky is the first 1010 I see. So let's get Vicky a card, please, Spirit. And here we have 2 cards for Vicky. Letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. And we have the carnelian, which is very interesting because I felt called. I have 3 carnelians in my pocket today. I don't have any other crystals on my person, which is kind of a first. I usually have something going on like Moldavite or Libyan desert glass or something. But today it's all about the carnelian. And that resonates with the sacral chakra. But I would also argue the root chakra really benefits from that as well. So yeah, letting go might be the first step towards success for you today, Vicky. And then we also have creativity, throat chakra with Amazonite. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. And aren't they just beautiful, stunning, stunning crystals? All right, so that was for Vicky. Let's get one for Lucina. Welcome. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I'm pretty sure I remember your name from before. Hello. Okay, and we have here for you, Lucina, we've got the chakra balance with equilibrium. So it says all things work best in conjunction with all things. So it's giving you clear quartz, amethyst, lapis lazuli, jade, citrine, carnelian, and smoky quartz that you can work with today. But today is all about finding that equilibrium or that balance in all the different areas of life for you, Lucina. All right, Jessica Lynn wants a card. We got the Lynn squad, Jessica Lynn and Michelle Lynn. Okay, so for Jessica Lynn, we've got the Howlite crystal, so beautiful, with the crown chakra and meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. So any answers that you're waiting for or wanting in your life, a meditation, even if it's just 5 minutes, just kind of tuning in, you can get the answers that you're seeking today. All right, for Michelle Lynn, we have here for you carnelian as well, letting go. Letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. And remember, carnelian, sacral chakra, very beneficial crystal to carry to, make some solid changes in your life and to be able to get yourself focused or motivated or get that little bit of extra energy you need to get something done if you're feeling unmotivated. Carnelian, that's probably why I picked it up today. I'm like, I just need to push forward, but not too much, just enough that I can get everything done I need to. And then I'm going to take pretty much after this live stream, I'm just going to cuddle with my kiddo on the couch. Maybe we'll watch a Christmas movie or something. I'm just going to take it as easy as possible. So maybe that is your advice too today. Michelle Lynn is just to, do what you need to do, get it done, but then make sure you're taking care of yourself. Cheyenne wants a card. Here is Cheyenne's card we have for you. The same as, I think it was Vicky got this as well, throat chakra, Amazonite, creativity. Use your creativity to transform your pain into positivity. So if you're worried, stressed, have some anxiety, channel that into something creative. Even if that just looks like reorganizing your sock and underwear drawer or something like this. Just find a creative way to do the tasks that are already on your list, or to work through any emotions or feelings that you have coming in. And Cheyenne, I don't know, I think it might have been 2 daily messages ago, I got a direct message for you in that. If you didn't see it, I called you out by name in that message, so go check it out over on Harmony Portal Tarot. I want to say it was maybe it wasn't yesterday, maybe it was yesterday or the day before, one of the most recent daily readings. That wasn't today, though. It wasn't today's. Sorry, the days start to roll together after a while. All right, Jamie Wilson. Yeah, oh man, I can't remember. I think it's the one, it has a carrot. Now, I will get back into this. I want to make sure she gets her message. So let me go. See, it was 12:11 on my clock, and now it's 12:12. Look at this. I gotta show you. 12:12. See, I keep saying 12:12 everywhere. Okay, so let me find it for you. It is one of these. Let me go to my channel. Okay. Yes. Okay. So it was yesterday. Yeah, it's the one, this message will follow you. So this one. Turn it down so we don't get it. Yeah, it just says this message will find you. It's daily message on Harmony Portal Tarot, and yeah, it's got the angel number book on the side, a carrot card, a Leo card. Let's see. There it is. That's what the thumbnail looks like. Something like that. Oh, I guess it's not going to be. There you go. Direct message for you. I'm pretty sure that's the one it was. But if it wasn't that one, it might have been the day before. But I'm almost 100% that it was that day. Okay. Let me close out because it's still playing. Okay. All right. So, Jamie Wilson. Let's get your card. Jamie Wilson. Oh, I feel like I have to sneeze. Okay, so we have the tourmaline with the third eye chakra, and it says trust. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So today is going to be very important, Jamie, to be trusting your intuition in all different areas of life. So Florence wants a card. Let's get a card for Florence. This one. Oh, it's the same one. Third eye, tourmaline. Trust your intuition as well. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. So maybe this is just a collective message already to really be on point with your intuition, especially those that are feeling more like resting, because when we are in that more rested state, we are then in a receptive mode to be able to receive information either from inside of us or from outside of us. Okay, Amber. Let's get Amber a card. Okay, we have here for you fire agate with the sacral chakra and creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So this to me feels in alignment with just healing. Any healing, any detoxing, any cleansing your body is doing right now is just kind of that phoenix rising from the ashes type of energy where you're creating a rebirth for yourself and your energy. Okay, so next we have Nikki Swain. Woo! You get 2, my dear. We have here Destiny with the third eye chakra and fluorite, beautiful crystal. Follow your instincts and trust. They will lead to the truth. But the word trust came through too. So trust your instincts, follow your intuition. So again, kind of collective message today. And then crown chakra with blue lace agate, such a beautiful stone as well. Divinity, recognize the divine in the mirror, crown chakra. So third eye and crown chakra, you might even be having a little bit of head pressure today, because when my crown and third eye chakra are really on and popping for a day, like kind of extra and beyond what I normally have, sometimes I can get headaches or head pressure or kind of some sinus stuff going on, which is very interesting because I think it was the reading maybe right before yours or right before that I almost had to sneeze. Very interesting. All right. So Ethan, let's get Ethan a card. Ooh. And Ethan has the beautiful rhodonite card with the heart chakra, love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. So just share the love, show the love today, and that's really going to help you feel just super good today, just by, being in your feels and all the loving and, unconditionally friend love, family love, maybe even romantic love, who knows. But yeah, you're in the love today. All right, Brianna. Oh, you've been seeing all those as well, 1010 in particular. Yeah, very interesting, isn't it? So Brianna, we have here hematite, and this resonates with the root chakra, and it says foundation. Foundation is what the castle of your soul is built upon. So you, my dear, might be really working today or planning today toward this building of a new foundation in your life, or you're just taking another step on this new foundation that you are or have yet to create in your life. But this is going to be much more stable than the energy you're coming out of. So yeah. All right, Brittany Farrell, let's get you a card. Brittany, here it is. We have here root chakra with garnet, such a lovely stone as well. Security, to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. So maybe even carrying a garnet, that is part of nature. Any crystal really, plants, animals, getting out in nature, putting your hands on a tree, all of these things are very beneficial. Taking a salt bath, drinking enough water, which I probably should take a drink real quick. All right. So yeah, getting enough water today I think is important as well for all of us, but specifically for Brittany. Okay, so yep, and Jessica Lynn has been Sin 1010 a lot as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, you started wearing carnelian the day before yesterday. Also, the things that came up to let go was due to this crystal. Wow, that is amazing. Yeah, especially if your body's, kind of feeling a little, ready to clear, those, what we used to call sickness, we're no longer calling. Carnelian can really help aid you through that, I think. And that's why we're called to it right now. Okay, let me just see that I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, I got a couple more down here. My chat skipped, so let me catch up. Let's see. So you're so welcome, everybody. Yes, absolutely. So 1010 for San Midi. Let's get you a card. Wonderful soul. Okay. And we have here the harmony card. I love that word. If you didn't know already. Chakra balance with harmony. Harmony makes the song of life sweeter. And you get 3 crystal suggestions here. We've got green jasper, turquoise, and also labradorite, which is very interesting because labradorite, I have one big one over here weighing down my table, and it is such a lovely stone. It's so hard to capture the flash in its full essence, but it's glorious. And then the funny thing is this is also labradorite card, so I think that is also your message, so let's grab it. So this is resonating with the third eye chakra, labradorite. Dreams. Dreams are where your mind translates the divine. So you might be having some really prophetic dreams. And anyone wanting to really up-level their dream work, check out the What Makes You Amazing Pick a Card linked below on my tarot channel, Harmony Portal Tarot. I go in depth for how to exit from the astral realm and actually connect to higher realms in the sleeping time, so that you can actually get major benefit from your dreams. This will help you avoid a lot of cycles, repetitive dreams, recurring dreams, frustration, nightmares, being chased. I've found like a hack or a glitch that we can get out of that and get us into something that will benefit us. And I think I talk about that in 2 piles. So your chances are pretty good of finding that information if you want to dive deeper, because I've talked about it even here on my different live streams lately. So if you've been here, you already probably know some of this info. But yeah, all right, Marlene V, let's get you a card, my dear. You're so welcome, Cheyenne. Totally. All right, Marlene. We have here the heart chakra, rhodonite. Love. Love is a verb, so make it your most treasured action. And Marlene, I just see you telling everyone you love them or how much they mean to you today. I mean, it can be as simple as that. You don't even have to go buy anyone a gift or go above and beyond with anything. Just literally saying, I love you, or wow, I'm so proud of you. You make my life easier. I love you. All the ways that we can say love, and also maybe even cooking a meal for your family. Like that's such an act of love that we sometimes take for granted or just kind of look at it as a chore. But it is one way we can really show our love is by infusing any meals, or, if you're someone who crochets or something, you're making a loved one a hat or something, you can infuse that with love. You can infuse love into every action, the verb, love is a verb, make it an action today. So cool. Okay. Oh, you've been seeing 111 and 1111. Yep. And 1111 a minute ago. Love it. Okay, let me just make sure. You're welcome, everybody. Yeah, what sucks is you tend to overthink if it's your intuition or your ego. Well, here's the deal. If you're overthinking, that already isn't intuition. That's more mental activity. So a lot of times our mind will get in the way, and sometimes, so often, we will mistake our like mind for our intuition. Although our intuition can speak to us through our thoughts, there's a nuance to it, which is very hard for me to put into words. But the more you practice, the more you can really tune into what that feels like for you individually, because it's going to feel different for each of you. We all have different ways of tuning in, and it doesn't always just show up as a thought. Sometimes it can just show up as I just know it's this one, or I know it's that, or I should make this move or that move. Others see images, others see, have a feeling or get a chill up their spine, like in a good way. And sometimes you think you have it figured out, and then your intuition starts showing up in other ways as well, or it's like all the ways. It's very nuanced and not something you can just figure it out once and then you crack the code. At least not in my experience. I get intuitive hits in lots of different ways. So it's all about just being very aware, very present. That's the best thing, is to stay very present in the moment. That can get you out of your mind and into your actual intuition for sure. Yeah. No, you're not too late, Linda, and you got two that fell right out. So let's get Linda. We've got here rutilated quartz with the solar plexus chakra, confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader. And I think this really is referring to that reading we had with you this week and just your next big endeavor. It's very exciting, and just having this air of confidence about yourself and what you create and what you do and what you put out is really going to benefit you, not just today, but like moving forward, just really tuning into that solar plexus. But then we also have, we were just talking about this with Ethan, and then someone else had received this card as well. And it was also, I think it was also Marlene V. Both of them, we just talked about this. So you could channel through to their messages as well and get that guidance. But for you, I'm really seeing this as, again, just letting those that you love know you love them in all the different ways today. And we've got rhodonite and rutilated quartz, heart chakra and solar plexus. Those are your crystals today for Linda. Okay, so Sarah Sultan, let's get you a card. Sarah Sultan. Right, and it's this one right here, Journey. So we have sacral chakra with red aventurine. Beautiful crystal. So journey, to enjoy the journey, let go of the outcome. Yes, sometimes we have our minds so hyper-focused on the destination or the outcome of something that we're going through the motions to create in our lives. And it's best if we can be in the now moment and create it very, intentionally, very intuitively, and very confidently every step we go, instead of just like, oh, can't I be at the finish line yet? This sucks. I don't like being here. I want to be at the finish line. And just really embracing, if things are kind of pulling back or slowing down a little bit, that's your cue to maybe you pull back and slow down a little bit and really examine things. So that's your best advice for today. All right. I'm rarely spooked, but wait, let me see. But that was spot on. Yay. Funny, I just ordered a garnet necklace. Well, you're already in tune with your intuition there, Brittany. That's amazing. Oh, like from your actual brain. I love the power of spirit. Yes, spirit is so amazing. Oh, you just saw it there, Amanda, on your reading. I actually put the video on pause because when I saw a younger man, I was like, nope, not for me. I like older men. Yeah. So funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And younger, when those younger men, older men cards come out, they don't necessarily have to be like, ooh, this is love interest. This could be, a family member, a cousin, a friend, just an energy that's going to cross your path that day that's, of a younger vibration. And younger in those cards specifically too, doesn't always mean chronological age. It can just mean soul age. And if you feel like an old soul and the person you're dealing with is a young soul, that could also fit the bill for that specific thing. Yeah, so funny. Gorgeous piece of labradorite. Yeah, I can't even say it right. Labradorite. Yes, I love that crystal. It's so powerful, so beautiful. So happy now. Yes, you can donate. Absolutely. You're so welcome, Marlene. I loved your message too. I'm like, I'm going to cook some really magical soup or something to make everybody feel better tonight. You're so welcome, Ethan. Absolutely. Hello, Ariana. Welcome. Let's see. So let's do one more call out. Anyone that wants me to pull them a card that I did not already pull a card, put a 1010 in the comments, and we will spend maybe the next 2 to 3 minutes doing that. And then we're going to move on to our first donation, which is Vicky for a 1 card. Then we have Earthy Deva for a 1 card. Then we have Cheyenne for a 1 card. So this is going to go really fast today, I think. So let's see. Cheyenne, 1 card. Okay, I got my list updated. So looks like we have about 4 spots available. Anyone else wanting to donate today for a guaranteed, more in-depth read than just this quick little whatever we're doing here? All right, 1010. Let's get Ariana a message. All right. And here it is. You also have a rutilated quartz, which is very beautiful. And it says here, confidence. No one will believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Be your own cheerleader, especially if you're having not a great day, or, you know, it just kind of feels like everybody's just busy with their own thing and you're not really deeply connecting with someone. Today would be a really good day to connect with yourself on a deeper level and really tune into this, you know, I got this kind of energy. And this resonates also with the solar plexus chakra. So whatever chakra you guys got in your message or messages, those that were lucky to get 2 cards, just know you can work with these chakras today specifically for just enhanced energy flow. So yeah, when I cook food for when my kids get out of school, especially the ones that are truly labor of love, one of my girls will always say jokingly, I love you, Mom, because she's just happy to see food. Oh, that's so cute. I've got some foodies myself, so it's really funny that my youngest, that's not that funny, but he's not feeling very well, so he's not eating much at all, and it's just so unlike him that it's just so weird. So weird that he's not eating, like, constantly. He loves to eat. All right, so I think that's it. I think that we have gotten everybody their message. So we're going to get into Vicky's question first. And let me just double check our donations that we didn't have any sneak in past that I didn't see. Nope, looks like we're good. So starting with Vicky, and she's here. Is there anything Spirit would like me to know right now? General reading, please. Thank you as always, my dear. So what does Vicky need to know right now? What does Vicky need to know? Ooh, well, there's a choice or a decision coming up. Maybe even today, but at least in the very near future where you're going to have to make a choice. And please, don't worry about making the wrong choice. That is so much of the time we're like, oh, we put more energy into fearing making a wrong choice than fueling a right choice for ourselves. So whatever this is in your life, this might even do with your career or just how you're spending your time, where you're spending your time, who you're spending your time with, and making the right decision for yourself. Because at the heart of the chariot is success. So whatever path you choose, even if down the road you're like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, you still chose the right thing for yourself in that now moment because you learned something from that. But let's just see if we can get a couple more cards more in depth about what this chariot energy is. And I might even zoom in because we don't, yeah, now I'm going to have to fix my, what do you call it? There we go. Focus, that's the word. Yeah, I don't think we need the whole table. We can zoom in just a touch because why not? Oh yeah, and because I am not feeling my greatest, I just thought, you know, instead of putting all my time, effort, and energy into, you know, putting a little bit of makeup on and actually putting real clothes on, that I would just show the table and conserve that energy for the readings instead. So that's why we've got the tabletop today. I don't think I had addressed that yet. Oh, Sarita Irene. Oh, Satira. Oh my gosh, I'm probably butchering that. I apologize. I will do your quick message right after we do Vicky. How about that? I did not mean to skip you. My apologies. Thank you for letting me know, you guys. Sorry. It happens on my end. I get in the zone. Okay. So for Vicky, yeah, Queen of Cups. So you're going to really feel into your emotions to make the right choice. Or the one that feels most emotionally fulfilling to you is going to be the right choice for you. So I hope we're back. Okay. 7 of Pentacles. So there's an element of patience. So this might not be something happening actually today in and of itself, but this is you really taking your time to make a decision. You don't have to rush into it. Even if you feel like, time's not really on my side. I really got to figure this out yesterday. You really don't, though. Like, you're feeling your way into this. And even if there is some sort of clock ticking or deadline kind of looming for something you've got going on, you're finding a way to not feel so rushed through that, if that makes sense. And then on the back of the deck, you got the sun. So, like, I mean, come on now. Yeah. So, again, you're making the right choice for you, and I'm seeing this really spanning over the next 2 months. And that's such a long time frame. Normally, these kind of live stream messages don't really go that long, but it almost feels like you're doing a lot of reconstructing. Oh, there it goes. What is going on? There we go. And then I'll have to take my autofocus off. There we go. Now we can see everything. Maybe just kind of deconstructing your life brick by brick, piece by piece. And this doesn't look like you have to change everything, but no. More what this is showing me is like your daily schedule, the time that you spend doing certain things, switching one, maybe not so great or bad habit for a habit that's actually going to improve your life. That's how I see this playing out for you. Kind of a deconstruction of the energy in that way, that you are feeling more empowered with all the decisions you're making and all the steps you're taking in life, to really feel confident and just like on your A game is really what this feels like. All right, I want to get one more. Anything else Vicky needs to know right now, please, Spirit? We have trickery. So again, I don't see this as some external force looking to, steal all of your acorns or anything like that. Again, I just really mostly see this as you maybe second guessing a decision, or, spending a lot of time worrying about making the wrong decision rather than focusing on just going ahead and making the right decision or decisions. I mean, this could really be, lots of little decisions and a big decision, or a couple big decisions and a few little decisions. To me, Vicky, this doesn't just feel like one thing. This feels like a lot of different little decisions and maybe a few big decisions here and there that you're really tuning into but a lot of times, though, when we have a lot going on energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, we can, and spiritually too, we can kind of get confused or caught up in, the nuance of it, or, oh, what if I make the wrong choice? And you're working through this, though, because you got the sun, you started with the chariot. I mean, you're figuring it out. So, yay, Vicky. So that was your message, dear. Hope it resonated. Thanks again for your donation. It's always a pleasure to read for you. And I'm not sure that Earthy Deva is here, so I'm actually going to go grab my little notepad and write her message down. But real quick, I'm going to do Satira. Oh my goodness. Let me know how to pronounce your name, dear, and I will do it right the next time, I swear. But let's get her a quick little chakra love message for today. Did not mean to skip you, so my apologies. So we have the Soda Light chakra, which is an amazing one. And we have here, that's the throat chakra that you might be maybe working a little bit on today. And vulnerability is the key word. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. And one thing I say, though, for everybody that's really just kind of getting their sea legs with being more vulnerable, test it out on people that you trust, that they're not going to make fun of you or laugh at you in any way or use it against you or twist your words. Not everybody deserves your vulnerability. But that being said, the more comfortable you get with your vulnerability, the more you can be vulnerable even to people who don't really deserve to see that vulnerable side of you and still feel confident in your vulnerability. Because like I say, vulnerability is a superpower. Because not just anyone or everyone can, share and express how they're feeling emotionally, especially to the greater, populace. It's usually we just share these deeper, more vulnerable aspects of ourselves with those we love and trust the most. And that's today maybe what you're doing is just sharing your vulnerable side or kind of expressing yourself to someone that you do love and trust today. So I hope that resonated for you. And again, sorry for skipping you. All right, take a quick drink of water. And then we're going to go get in, let's see, pen and a pad of paper over here for Earthy Deva. All right. My pen is running out of ink. So, let's see. We're at 34:54. Timestamp. for Anna, aka Earthy Deva, and I'm going to go over to my email for her question. And it looks like we had another donation come in, and that I think is from Brianna. It's kind of cut off, but I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see. So we're over here on email. Keep clicking the wrong email. Okay. So Anna says, "Hi Amanda, I hope you feel better soon and your kid too." Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better than I did last night. Kiddo's feeling a lot better than he did yesterday, but still not 100%. But thank you for asking. Thank you. Or thank you for that expression of your love. So my question is, can I trust this person? He asked me out, but we don't live close to each other, and I don't. Oh, sorry, got a ding. Oh, and I don't know much about him. We just met once at a business fair. Thank you. You're so welcome. I'm actually going to grab my Angel Answers deck, and I meant to pull this one out earlier. For next week's weekly readings, I just wanted to get things set up, and then I forgot to get the deck out. So here it is. We got it now. And we're going to start with a card from Angel Answers for Anna. Go back to my camera view. So can she trust this person that she met only once? Ooh, it said listen to your intuition. But let's see. Because I think intuitively you already know. And we have here in the near future. So to me, what this is saying is trust your intuition where this person is concerned. But in the near future, you're going to have a more solid understanding. Remain positive. I really don't see any red flag behavior or attitude or anything coming forward. So I would say for now, as far as just, dating and just seeing where things go, I would say it seems like a good move, a good idea. But let's just see if tarot can give you any advice or guidance if you do kind of date this person or just see where things go. What does Anna need to know? Ooh, this could be beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, good energy here. Again, I'm not really sensing anything, red flag behavior or anything like that. Person possibly could be a water sign, sun, moon, rising, or other prominent placements, maybe even a stellium in a water trine, grand trine in water. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. So it's almost like if you guys do, because you don't live in the same area, I think you had said, that maybe you're going to take it slow and kind of see where things go and maybe get together once in a while. But yeah, as things progress in the near future, you're getting a lot of clarity surrounding this potential for connection. Because Spirit's basically showing us a potential. If you decide to see where things go, this is a potential. The most likely outcome here is you would put a lot of that effort and work into the relationship because it's more of what you'd call, I guess, a long distance relationship since you don't live in the same place. But you're going to get clarity, or you'll know very soon if the person is someone you'd be romantically interested in long term, or what this would be for you. I'm going to get one more. Where we going? We're going to go over here. Just anything else that Anna needs to know about this man she met once that asked her out, wants to date. What does she need to know? Wow, we have creation here, and it's very interesting because the 10 of Cups, these people create children together, or a family together. So maybe you are working with this person. I mean, you said you did meet them at a business thing. So maybe you're creating a business, quite possibly eventually a family. I mean, there's the potential for family right there on the board. Again, Spirit, this is very funny. This comes through in a lot of readings, even if someone is not your forever person at times, because there is something that we are meant to learn from this person, or the experience of being connected to this person, that if a tarot reader said, oh no, stay clear away from this person, and then we did, we wouldn't get that valuable lesson or valuable insight. So I think it's very interesting. One person that comes to mind, that comes to my live streams once in a while, we keep tuning into this like really awesome, amazing energy of this future partner. And we kind of thought the last time, Pika Lee's the example, we thought she had found the one. He sounded like great on paper and everything. And then like he started to kind of slip a little bit. But the readings we were getting on him initially were really great. But there just must have been something underlying the connection that needed to happen so that it could eventually fizzle out. or something she needed to learn from that connection. That if I had, channeled through, just stay away, he's gonna, make you sad or something, that it wouldn't have happened. So again, not to say that this person is your forever person, but there is a potential that this could be. So we will just kind of let that be known that this is one of the outcomes, and usually the most likely outcome here, that it could be someone that at the very least there's a longevity here. I mean, this is a longevity card. The creation card, could be a longevity thing. Eight of Pentacles definitely is putting in a lot of effort, time, and work into a relationship, be it if this is just going to continue as like a more business relationship or an acquaintanceship, a friendship, or long-term love. I mean, you have a potential here for any of those things to be it. But the first card that I saw as I was, shuffling through was trust your intuition. So if intuitively you're like, let's take a chance, let's see where this goes, then follow that. But at the very least, Anna, in the very near future, you're going to have that clear understanding of, I would love to take this further, or maybe we'll just remain friends. You're going to know very soon and be very certain, but remain positive. So I think this person would be, at the very least, a positive influence on your life in some way, be it business, friendship, or romantic, or all of the above, quite possibly. But again, using your own intuition to tune in and know if this is going to be a more long-term romantic connection or not. You're going to get that clarity very soon, near future. So to me, near future usually is in less than a month, if not closer to 2 weeks or less. That's what I consider near future. But Spirit and their time frames, they're never completely clear. But I'm really seeing probably within the next month, probably closer to 2 weeks, you're gonna know, let's just see where things go with this person, or let's remain friends or business colleagues or whatever. All right, Anna, I hope that resonated for you. Thanks again for your donation. Oh, that also relates to Christian. Yeah. Oh, you can only hear snippets of the audio. Oh no. I hope that wasn't cutting out for her reading. Really, really hope. Let's see. I don't know if there's anything I can do on my end. I don't have anything going on in the background or anything that I know of. But everyone else, just let me know if you are experiencing that kind of choppiness. Oh, Amber says it wasn't cutting off for her. Okay, that's good. Maybe it's just Ethan's deal. Oh, it's back to normal. Oh, good. Cool. Yes, you never know. My whole internet went out on, what day was it? I think it was Tuesday. I'm like trying to email my clients for the fact that, hey, can't meet you on Zoom because, my internet's not working, using my phone, and then realized my phone was trying to use the internet rather than my data, and then it was fun, but we got it all squared away. Regarding the children's job, you've come across it already, or will it be advertised soon? And then I apply. You honestly lifted my spirits. I got a burst of joy. Yay! Yay, Cheyenne. Okay, so let's just ask the yes/no portion of this. Is this job something she's come across already? I'm already kind of feeling that no. But maybe it's kind of similar to one that you have. Trust your intuition. So, and I think they're also telling me trust that no, I don't think you've come across this exact job yet. Or if this is a job you've come across, it's maybe with the same company, but a different position or something like this. There's some nuance to it, that it's not the exact job you already have applied to somewhere, but this job will be coming across your radar in a way. Let's see if Spirit can elaborate on this energy for Cheyenne. A fun surprise. Just completely out of the blue or unexpected kind of thing. Maybe you are, I don't know, out and about hanging out with someone and you overhear a conversation, or you see do people even post things on bulletin boards anymore? I don't know. Where you take a number and you call the number. I don't even know if that's a thing anymore, because online everything, right? But this feels like an unknown surprise, and that page energy that really does resonate with like the age group of someone in university or younger, quite possibly. And of course, we're asking about children, and pages are children as well. So this kind of, to me, just feels like trust that you are getting a job to work with children, and it's going to come about in a very surprising way for you. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So keep, keeping your head above water for now. And again, if you have to kind of balance out working a different job in the meantime, but then that other job comes on your radar, and finding the balance between the two. But it's going to come in divine timing, as always. Anything else Cheyenne needs to know about this? Yes, look, Trusted Magician. You're the one somehow creating this job opening. It's so interesting how this is. So trust that. And here's the deal. The universe wants to work with those that want to help. So when you can connect to the universe, to your guides, angels, the more organic matrix, not so much of the 3D matrix, because that is not the best place for, people of higher light to be trying to do anything in. And it can be a big source of frustration. Just YouTube alone for me at times in the past specifically has been such a source of frustration because it is such a construct of the 3D matrix. But it's finding ways to operate in it without being of the same energy that I'm working to try to do. So maybe you're doing a very similar thing. Maybe there's a system in place or a job already in place, and you're like, if you were to work in that capacity just in the mundane world, it wouldn't be very fulfilling, or you'd almost have this disappointment with, wow, I thought it was going to be so much better than it is. So it's almost like you are using your beautiful energy and intelligence and manifestation abilities to somehow level this job up, or to find a higher position, or one that really is going to be in alignment with you, that's not going to, the word coming through is like scar you for life. Like you have one bad experience working with this one group of kids that just aren't on your vibration, that kind of ruins working with kids for you. So it's almost like you're rising above a lot of that and putting yourself in direct alignment with a job that is going to be more than you could have expected. Not even what meeting your expectations, but more than you could have expected. And again, patience is going to be key here. I think this card is just going to come out for both you and Vicky. It's very interesting. You both got this card in some capacity in your reading. Just that patience, and it will come for you. Whatever's meant for you, nothing could keep it away. Nothing could keep it away. All right. Anything else Cheyenne needs to know about this job? Oh, you want to move out. Yeah. And I think patience is just kind of the key, the name of the game for now, just for now. But then when things really start moving forward, again, you might even be like, oh, I got to keep up. I got to redo a lot of my daily whatevers. Kind of like we were talking about with Vicky's reading, is just kind of redoing or kind of reconfiguring your life in different ways. Like, well, now that I moved out, I don't go to the same places because I'm across town, and now I have to find places closer to where I live. And, just things like this that we don't think about. We think, oh, I want to move, and la-di-da. I got to pack my stuff and find the place and move out. But then we also have to find new grocery stores to shop at, and new coffee shops to visit, or, new gas stations to stop at, or petrol stations, I think you guys call it. But then we have here acceptance, and it's very interesting because to me, it's like, it's cherry pie here, and it looks like very delicious pie. But when I flipped the card over, I heard just eating a slice of humble pie for now. So it's almost just kind of like biting down on the humble pie and eating the humble pie, and just kind of, and the word isn't settling. I don't want you to settle for anything less than you deserve. Sometimes we might have to accept something less than we know we want, just to kind of bridge the gap between where we're at and where we want to be. So it's almost like, a college student taking a job that really isn't that relevant to their degree, but it's going to pay the bills in the meantime to get them to finish the degree. And then when the degree is had, they can then find a job in that field and leave that kind of acceptance energy behind. But at the same time, I'm also reading this as you will be accepted into a job that is more in alignment with your higher good. You want to go back to university for a little while longer. Well, I would say that is definitely a potential, because I use a university example, A, and then B, of kind of university and underaged people that you're working with, collaborating with, or working, helping in some capacity. So just keep your ear to the ground as far as what jobs could be available, and maybe even checking in with some you've already applied to, just to see. Because I would say don't be so persistent that, you annoy them, but at the same time, let them know you're very interested and you're very responsible in keeping up with what you need to make sure you secure this job because it means something to you. It's important to you. That really will go a long way with an employer that you care enough that you're checking in once in a while. So yeah, hopefully you can trust that whatever job is for you, you will find it. Even if you quote unquote have to feel like you're almost accepting something less than for the time being to bridge the gap, you're going to figure something out. Again, a little bit of patience, but it's coming through. And then we got what we started for Vicky's reading on the back of the deck as we're closing out. So don't ruminate so much on what if I can't find, what if I can't find, and focus on I know I will find. I might do this for now just to bridge the gap, but I'm also still got my eye on the prize over here. So yeah. All right, Cheyenne. Hang in there. I'm so glad. Yeah, and then on the back of this one, take action. So just keep making sure you're applying different places and still looking for new job openings here and there, and just, you know, taking those actions, setting those intentions, because when you want, especially a job working with children, if you want to show up with your full heart and work with children, the universe is going to line up something really nice for you because it is such a needed thing. We need this so much, is for people that want to and love to work with children all around the world. And you're going to find it. You're going to find the right job. It's going to line up. Even if you have to take a couple, you know, here and there in between to get you through, it will happen eventually. So keep doing it. Keep putting action in and doing what you need to do to get your name out there, get your applications out there, and, you know, show up eager and ready to learn and to teach and to grow, and you're going to do just fine. All right. So I hope that resonated for you, Cheyenne. Thanks again for your lovely donation. Okay. I'm just going to double check that was Brianna. I'm pretty sure she's next. Let's see. Go up, 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 up. Here we go. Is this it? Nope, that was Cheyenne's. It is Brianna. Okay. Can I get a clear, direct, timeless message from my mama that will nourish my mind, body, and soul and thrust me toward my higher self? And it's funny because I almost said trust. So there we go with the trust word. Again, I think I accidentally said the word trust in someone else's like daily little personal message too. Oh, you're awaiting interviews at the university. Yeah. Just, you know, put your highest intention that if it is for your highest alignment, it's going to work out. From Jamie Wilson. So we're going to dive into Brianna's question first. A timeless, amazing message from her mama, Monica. Clear, direct, timeless message from my mama that will nourish my mind, body, and soul and thrust me toward my highest self. Yes, we're doing it. That is what we're doing. And it's very interesting because in this deck, I mean, you guys saw me just deal them out, but she showed me the Temperance card in this deck. So if the Temperance card is not in any of these cards, I'm really feeling that energy because it is such a spiritual energy, but like 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground. And it's almost like you've got 1 foot in your emotional turmoil, but also 1 foot trying to keep yourself grounded. So whatever it is you're currently going through, she's saying this too shall pass. All that bad stuff that's going on, it's going to pass. It's going to be fine. Yeah, that anxiety, that stress, that worry, it's going to be fine. Yeah, especially if you're feeling left behind, deceived, cheated to, lied to, stolen from by someone in your inner circle or someone you thought highly of at one point, and now you're feeling left out in the cold. Stop. Yes, yes, yes. Temperance energy. Here she is. Yeah. She's just, and this is why I think she showed me that card before I flipped anything, was that red, that, you know, her favorite color. She always shows up for me in this beautiful red aura. Not like pure like blood red, but like more of a raspberry ruby red color of red, like these wings here. And yes, of course, I love how you know, inclusive with all of the beautiful races this deck is. And it's beautiful because, you know, we got a white lady here, we got a black lady here, we got these beautiful, wonderful people of color here. Your mom is just representing. So if you've been feeling like slighted or anything of your name, rank, and serial number, your age, your gender, your anything. If you've been feeling turned away from or cast out, having anything to do with any of that, rights are being wronged here. There is this forward progression for you where you felt slighted, where you felt, again, lied to, cheated to, stolen from, having nightmares, sleepless nights, just this darker, heavier energy. And then on the back deck, feeling left out in the cold, literally. But look, you're showing up literally as the queen of your own life. And let me get this so we can see it. And your mom, of course, is always there to help you, but she's like, baby girl doesn't even need my help. Like, that is how she's showing up, is that you got this. Yes, it might suck if you are dealing with, especially relationships that just aren't going according to plan. Or you wish these connections could be stronger. Maybe once were stronger and now it just feels like there's nothing left to a connection, or it just isn't as deep as you once hoped or thought it was. She's with you, but you are the one literally pulling yourself out of this darker energy. And this is because you have elevated so much in your beautiful vibration that certain other people can't vibe on your level anymore. And it hurts at first. It hurts. We think, well, I've done something wrong, or, maybe I'm not as connected to these people as I thought. No, actually, it's that you've evolved so much that you're just no longer in alignment with them. And it doesn't mean that they're bad people or you're bad for not, falling in line with them or anything. It's just some things are for a season of life and then they go away. And she's helping, or at least supporting you in figuring out or knowing that sometimes it's okay to let go, even of the things or the dreams or the people we thought would never leave us, that would always be by our side. Even just tuning into the, just thought of like being one version of yourself that you thought you were going to be. And now you're like, I don't even want that anymore, or I don't think that's possible. Or, sometimes too, though, she's really pointing out, sometimes too, though, when we are in a dark place, it's hard for us to see the light at the end of the tunnel, or our own light, even when we are the light in our own darkness. Sometimes it's hard. We get lost in just this kind of darker energy of, the fact that it's not your dark energy. It's so much going on out there in the collective that's dark energy. And you are, as this lighthouse energy, someone who transmute a lot of other people's darkness. See, I can't even talk. She's giving me all this information and stuff. So especially if you're someone that feels like the family counselor or the family, like everybody's, oh, and then this person said this and this person did that. And you're like trying to give advice to everybody to keep peace with everybody. And it just feels so heavy. It doesn't have to be just necessarily family. It could be friends. It could be, just anything or anyone where you feel like if I don't keep this going, it's going to collapse. And your mom is basically coming through to say, it's okay to let it fall apart, let it break. Because if you're the only one holding it up, then the other half wasn't pulling their weight anyway. Yeah. And then we have your faith, keeping the faith through all of this, especially this energy right here in the middle. And of course this, and they're literally outside of a sanctuary, or a church, the place where many people go to worship or have that faith. Whether that's you or not, wherever it is that you go for sanctuary or to have faith or to have trust in your own self, in your own mission, tune into that, whether that's in a physical building or something deep inside of you. Find that place and go there. And then we have here complacency. So again, this is going back to, ways of operating, either you operating a certain way or the way certain relationships are going in your life. And you've evolved through it. You don't want to be complacent anymore. You want to keep growing and evolving, because if you were to stay the same, you're just going to wither away. And to stay on the same when other people are just happy to stay where they are, but you're just ready to evolve. Yes, again, some people can't go on that ride with you because they don't have the ticket. They don't have the VIP ticket to go up. But that doesn't mean you're going to be, it's lonely at the top. No, you're going to find other like-minded people, and maybe even just you shining your light too. She's showing me too. You shining your light is going to be that like stepping stone or that ladder to help those that you do love to climb out of their own darkness, of their own despair, of their own, failures or whatever this is. And you're going to be that beacon of light to let them know that it's possible. And, eventually things will come full circle to where you can reunite with these, connections of friends, family, whoever it is, or maybe even your own dreams that you had and felt you had to put on the shelf because I'll never be able to do that. But once you start to, feel and see and breathe and taste and touch your own light again, there's no stopping you. Queen of Pentacles. This is not just spiritual with the Temperance. This is also grounded into the material world. So having your material comforts and happiness and abundance in the material world by utilizing and tuning in to your higher aspect, your more spiritual aspect. Wow, that is powerful. All right. I feel like I want to just get one more. And losing that deck down to the floor. I have to pick that up. Oh, and there goes my camera. Everything happens at once. There we go. Hopefully we're on. It says busy. All right, there we go. Maybe we're good. Your yoga mat, that's your sanctuary. Yeah. So just literally feel everything that you want to let go of. Feel it on that mat. Allow it to flow out of you. Yeah. That's a whole new way you can interpret the term yoga flow. Let the tears and the anxiety and the stress and the worry and the just darker feelings and emotions, let them flow right out. All right. One more from Mama Monica for her lovely daughter Brianna. Aw, we have Mary Magdalene. So teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. And that's where this complacency comes in. You're rising above the complacency. You are someone who is a spiritual teacher. And even though, you might have even doubted your own gifts, your own abilities, your own strength at times, like, well, who am I to teach anybody if I myself am dealing with this struggle and that struggle and this? You are someone who's there. Oh, there it goes. Let me get it back. Sorry. I don't know why it's doing that, but there. Yes, you are someone that is here. Mistakes and all, failures and all, warts and all, you are the one to stand in your own authority and whatever comes from your heart and higher heart. You might be having some higher heart chakra activations because this is lower than the throat, higher than the heart, higher heart chakra. And the best crystal I've personally found to work with that chakra is called Eudialyte, which is not a very common crystal, but let me just get that out. Here, Eudialyte. It's spelled something like that. That might be it. Or I can see myself right in front of my face, but I feel so stuck. I feel like I need to just go pick up the phone one time and get me out. Aw, yeah. But you're the one. You're the one picking yourself up, mending the broken pieces or letting go of the past, the mistakes, the wounds, the dreams that didn't work out. Doesn't mean they can't work out. They can. Oh my gosh, stop it. Come back, camera. I have faith in you. All right, let's see. Now if I push it, is it going? I spelled it correctly. Thank you, Ethan. That's good to know. Okay. So I don't know if that's recording or not, but I tried it. But I hope that resonated for you. Yes, you're the one. You're going to be able to do it. Everything you could possibly imagine. You have the power and ability to do it. And not just as a human, but on your more spiritual aspect. You have the potential and the ability and the gift, the presence to be able to accomplish whatever it is. And that stuck feeling, that, almost feel like you're betraying yourself by just staying stuck. But there's really the only thing we can do to get unstuck is just to feel the stuckness and allow it to flow. So I know it's not the best thing, but that's where our biggest growth and our biggest spiritual up-leveling happens, is in the discomfort of life. If everything was comfortable all the time, we would just be the complacency card. We would just be so complacent to just stay. Oh my God, would you just stay, camera? Come on. I'm begging you. No, it's fine, Jamie. I'm going to get into your reading right here in like 2 seconds. So you're right on time. I'm going to take a drink of water though. But I hope that resonated. She is like giving you the biggest hug. And I hope you can feel it. And you're going to feel like random chills throughout the day. That's just her in your energy field because she wants you. She needs you to know she is there. She's like adamant about it. She needs you to know she is there today and every day, but specifically the days you're really struggling, she's closer at hand than you could ever imagine. She's not even a whisper away. She is there. So just always know that. And I know it's so much easier said than actually realized that, oh yeah, they're there. I know they're there, but like, what if I don't feel them? What if I just want to hold them and talk to them and hear their voice and their laugh and their perfume, smell their perfume? And yeah, it's a whole thing. And my gosh, so is my camera. It's a whole thing. I don't know why it's doing this. It's done this before. I remember not maybe about a year ago, it was acting weird like this. I want you to record so you stay on. You can do it, camera. I have faith in you. It really is. It's like, I don't know. I think I'm the one who's sick here, not you, Amanda. Because, right, I'm not sick. I just am recalibrating a little bit today. Okay, so, yes, Jamie Wilson is next. So, I'm going to scroll back up to her question. So, I'm dealing with energy issues. Most days I don't have extra fun energy that I would like to have. How do I get with it? I also really want to know what my 2 boys will be like when they're older. Okay, so we'll basically do like a 1-card read for each of those questions. So, the energy issues, most days don't have the extra energy. Well, Spirit's already just showing me getting up and moving. And I know it sounds very like, well, I don't have energy, so how's me moving going to give me more energy? Trust me, I thought the exact same thing because I knew I needed to make a change because I would just be like between 1 and 3 o'clock every afternoon. I'm just yawning and just like, oh my gosh, how am I going to make it through the rest of the day? You will. But this is the thing. And I've heard this before, that a body in motion stays in motion. So I just kind of made it my personal goal to be walking 10,000 steps a day. I started out walking 5 because I was getting about a little less than 5, just kind of naturally, and probably more than that. But I don't have like an Apple Watch or anything. I'm not that person that carries my phone on me. I will leave it at the table or on the charger and stuff and go about my day. So the only way I can really track my steps is with my phone. So once I made it like a purpose to hold my phone as I walk around the house, or if I'm, going out in public, it's usually in my purse, which is attached to me or whatever. Then I would get some steps in, and I was seeing, oh wow, just naturally, I'm actually getting closer. So then I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to challenge myself and get 10,000 steps a day. And then that challenge became so easy. And now I'm challenging myself to get 12,000 steps a day, which I'm consistently hitting about 11,600, but other days I'm hitting closer to 13,000. So I'm, kind of bookending it and then find that nice middle as I get used to that. So just starting. And if it's just walking around, I mean, that's just like non-exercise activity anyone can really do. That's easy. And even just cleaning your house and stuff can get you moving, or putting a good song on and dancing. That can be one way to just start the energy going. But let's see any other advice coming through. Yeah, there's that kind of loss of energy feeling. Ooh, yeah. And then we got 2 of Cups. This is like soulmate energy. So just feeling more active. And I know if you're like in the Northern Hemisphere right now, you're probably not, it's not like beach weather where you can just get out with the kids and the stroller and walk around the block or anything like that. So you have to get creative. If you guys go grocery shopping, just taking some extra laps around the grocery store or something like that could help. But Magician, you're finding creative ways to get the whole family in on the fun. It's kind of how I'm seeing it. Just getting more movement is really, almost knocked my water bottle off. But they're also saying maybe getting more water, or, proper water. A lot of us can't even hydrate on like tap water. It doesn't even hydrate our bodies. So we have to find quality water, wherever you can find that in your area. Quality water would really benefit you. But yeah, I would say that's step 1, and just making sure you're getting enough sleep. So if you're getting enough sleep, getting enough water, getting some movement, and then maybe the next step would be to eat better or healthy. But also with the Magician, just setting the intention that I'm going to have enough energy to go about my day and then some. I'm going to have fun with my kids and my family, and I'm going to have extra energy at the end of the day. So setting intentions is such a magician vibe, and it's something I've been really like preaching on. Oh, you've got spring water, then that's awesome. Yeah, just make sure you're drinking enough of it, because thing most of us don't get enough water. Even if we try, we don't. So yeah, I would say that's that for that part of your reading. And then what your two boys will be like when they're older. So we'll do one boy, one, boy two. So oldest boy will be here, youngest. Whoa! Okay, too many cards. But it's very interesting. We got the page and the Ace of Wands. So they're both going to be very creative. I can see that already. All right, so the oldest boy, let's get 2 cards on how he will be when he's older. Too many on the other side. And the younger boy, when he's older, what he will be like. All right, so. Oh, you drink a lot of caffeine. Okay, that's where we think, oh, I'm getting enough water, but then I'm drinking caffeine. It's basically if you drink 8 ounces of coffee or caffeine, you would have to replace that with 8 ounces of water to combat it dehydrating you, plus the ounces of water you should be getting daily anyway. So it's almost like, you get your 64 ounces of water, okay, great, but then you drink 8 ounces of coffee, you'd have to drink your 64 plus 8 ounces to combat that. It's yeah, that's what Spirit's showing me. I don't know if that's like scientific, that's just what they're showing me. Okay, so the oldest boy, wow, he's going to be a manifester. He's going to be very, like, good with grades and awards, really good with sports and activities as well. And also, he's going to be like a world traveler or someone who travels a lot. He's going to have like a nice home when he's older, and just maybe even a boat. Maybe he's going to live on the water. He's going to be very accomplished. We'll just put it that way. He's got a lot of hopes, a lot of dreams. He may already be a dreamer, but it's almost like you just know somehow, some way he's going to accomplish a lot of his dreams, and he will. The younger boy, wow. And this came out when we had the 2 pages, and I was really seeing the younger one as the maybe more quiet one of the 2. Even if that's not the case now, it's like as he grows and gets more mature, he's finding new ways to communicate. So even if he is not very verbal when he starts communicating, if he already has, he's got a lot of depth to how he thinks and responds. He's not just going to be someone who just says all these words. Just the Page of Swords on its own, sure, it'll just talk and talk and talk and be like, will you just be quiet? But with this combination, this is someone who thinks before they speak, or their words have like this healing element to them. But also the youngest one might be traveling across water and be very connected to water as well. There's a beautiful water connection with both of them. I don't know if both of them have water in their chart, like their, astrology, which would be your Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but they don't have to for this to still resonate. But wow, this is just like, he's like a writer, he's a speaker, he's very eloquent with his words. He at times these brothers might have words with each other, but at the heart of what they experience together, it is a deep bond of love, because they are also soulmates from multiple lifetimes. So they've had good lives together, they've had bad lives together, and everything in between. But I think for the most part, this experience of their life in this life together are going to be pretty good, as far as them getting along and having, because that's one of the things that I always wonder, like, when my kids grow up, are they even going to be friends? Are they gonna hang out together, or even want to call each other? Because some siblings, they really don't communicate, or they just kind of go their separate ways, and they'll check in at holidays, or other siblings still don't even contact each other at all because they can't stand each other. But I really see a nice balance of checking in, visiting, growing, healing for both of them. So yeah. Oh, he's a triple Gemini. Is he the older one or the younger one? The younger one. There's a lot of air here. Swords are air energy, so triple Gemini, that would definitely track for that. And then we've got fire and water for this one here. Yeah, fire and water. So Scorpio, And then any fire he might possibly have in his chart, sun, moon, rising, or just having a lot of planets in like fire houses or fire signs. Yeah, younger. Yep, that makes so much sense. Yeah, he's going to be a communicator for sure. For sure. Yes. Hope that resonated. What a fun reading. I love that. Yeah, they are fun. And then look on the back of the deck. Four of Wands. So really, at the very least, they're going to make the most of their home life and have a happy home. Even, I mean, it's not ever going to be 100% perfect, because what family dynamic is, none that I've ever seen in real life. Maybe certain movies, they're like Little Women, you know, how those sisters were so close, they never fought really, and they were just like there for each other 24/7. It's like, I don't know a lot of real life situations like that. I'm sure they're out there. I just don't know many of them. Yeah, this one will be really good at sports, and this one will be really good at communication and healing. That's what I got with those. Yeah. Not just sports, but like also academics. Not to say, I mean, both of them will be really strong academically, or just, you know, in like innate intelligence. Not even just book smart, but like soul smart. Like they're just smart with what they need to know in life. They will be on it. Both of them. So yeah. Yeah, you feel both of those. Awesome. Yeah, I feel it. Spirit made it very clear with them. And they're very different boys, but yet they do share some really good underlying qualities as well. And that's kind of very similar vibe with my boys, is they're very different individual people, but they share some really good core values and talents and stuff like that. I have 2 Leo ascendants. My youngest is a Scorpio sun and a Virgo moon, and my oldest is an Aquarius sun and moon, and they're both, again, Leo ascendant. So they're very different, but yet have very similar aspects to how they operate and everything. It's very fun. It's very fun to see how that goes. All right, so I'm gonna double check that that was our last donation. I do believe that it was. Yeah, that is it. And I hear my youngest calling, not like literally, but he's coughing. So I'm gonna go check on him. I'm gonna hang out, probably watch a Christmas movie or whatever movie he wants to watch. This is about him today, not about me. Whatever he wants to watch. And yeah, I will be back on Wednesday here. But if you guys are looking for something to do, I do have a What Makes You Amazing Pick a Card reading over on Harmony Portal Tarot, linked in the description below, and of course the daily message that went up today as well. And the December reading is out over there on that channel also, so lots of goodies over there if you guys want to check that out between now and whenever. That is going to be available for you anytime. And I'll be back here Wednesday, making sure everybody's healthy and happy. I should be back in a timely manner. And those that are on Patreon, we're kind of having a battling it out of, are we meeting for our spiritual experience hangout on Sunday or Monday? I guess the poll will reveal. Oh, I love Polar Express. Every time the hot chocolate scene on the train goes through, me and the kids all have to get up and dance because it's so fun. Hot chocolate. It's so fun. I love it. Thank you so much, Amber. I will tell him that directly from you. Love you too, everybody. Have a beautiful weekend, and everybody stay safe, healthy, and, you know, take care of yourselves, because there's a lot of yuckies going around out there. And if your body does succumb to something, don't get mad. Just flow with it, because, you know, it's a beneficial time for your body to let go and detox things that it doesn't need anymore. Energy, dead cells, even, you know, think of this. This is such a gift. To have a cold or a flu actually is really such a gift, because it will go through and clear out cancer cells. So, you know, we're meant to allow our bodies times to detox. It's not fun. I'm not going to say it's fun. It's not fun. But these things are actually serving a purpose for us. So yeah, it's annoying, and it's like, oh my gosh, I don't have time for this. But at the same time, our bodies will take the time they need to heal and clear and evolve. And especially with all this cosmic energy coming in, if we have a lot of low vibration and high density, just really dense energy, trauma, toxins, you know, from our environment, environmental toxins from food, toxic energy, it's all going to be cleared out when you get ill. Not all of it, but your body can offload a lot of that when you are quote unquote ill. Yeah, you went through physical detox. Yeah. Oh, you made a new PayPal. That's good. I'm still not that happy with them, but I need to branch out and have some options for people. So keep calling me out to get those options on the table for everybody, that aren't just PayPal and Super Chat. All right, you guys have a fabulous weekend, and I will check you on Wednesday or over at Harmony Portal Tarot, linked in the description below if you have not checked that out yet. Lots of good stuff over there, and I'm having so much fun with the new channel. All right, you guys, have a beautiful weekend. Bye.